The U of A is proud of the mission to grab a sample of an asteroid, but the famous telescope that helps scientists choose which asteroid to sample is so badly damaged it's being shut down. Here's 9 News Side's Craig Smith with more.
When OSIRIS-REx eased down to the asteroid called Bennu and grabbed a sample to bring to Earth, that moment happened because of this huge radar telescope in Puerto Rico. Since the 1960s, the Arecibo telescope has used the unmatched power of its huge dish, 1,000 feet wide, to find objects deep in space. Dr. Michael Nolan leads the OSIRIS-REx science team now, but he was the director of Arecibo and helped select the asteroid, later renamed Bennu, as a prime target for a spacecraft to sample.
And so at the time it was called 1999 Arcturus 36. The asteroid Bennu was one of our best ones. And so we were able to make a shape model, measure the rotation rate, measure its orientation, look at its surface. And we used that in planning the OSIRIS-REx mission pretty extensively.
You don't have to be a scientist to have at least seen a picture of Arecibo. Its unique look earned it a part in at least 2 movies. Even at almost 60 years old, it still had the power to make new discoveries. But now it's so badly damaged, it's shutting down. The structure is old. Puerto Rico has been battered by hurricanes and earthquakes. Cables that suspended parts of the telescope above the big dish snapped. Pieces fell through the dish. Now the National Science Foundation, which owns the telescope, has ruled there's no safe way to make repairs.
I worked there 20 years. I was head of the observatory for 5 of those. When I was talking to my colleague, all that I was able to keep it together. That when I had to announce it to the OSIRIS-REx team, that's when I kind of lost it. That it's very sad, but we're also not going to go and risk people to try to save this machine.
Dr. Nolan says Arecibo was one of the most powerful parts of a program to find asteroids that might hit the Earth. He says other telescopes can do that work, but they have just a fraction of the power that makes Arecibo so hard to replace. Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.